welcome back to Emerald City Confidential. We're gonna take these flutters to Betsy Bobbins now. Alright, back we go to Granada Lane. Here you go, Hank. What do you think of these?
I have a delivery for Betsy.
You do, huh? Well, let's see it. Yeah, Betsy will like those. Go on in.
Thanks.
We did it! In we can go. Yay, we did 2 things apparently.
Are you Betsy Bobbins?
Uh-huh. Are those flowers?
Yes.
Who are they from?
Nobody. They're from me.
Well, thanks, but I think you got the wrong idea.
Oh no, nothing like that. I just have a few questions for you. I'm looking for a man named Ansel.
What, he missing or something?
You know him?
Yeah, I know him, lousy lowlife. If you find that bum, you can keep him.
No thanks.
How do you know Ansel?
He and me were, well, together, you know? We met at the university. Swept me off my feet, he did. Real romantic. Until his money ran out, that is.
He's broke.
He was then. His money comes and goes.
Alrighty.
Did Ansel come here 2 nights ago?
Yeah, he tried to. Told me he needed to hide out for a week or so. Said he found something big. Whatever. I didn't care. I'm through with that loser. I gave him 5 minutes before I sent the guard after him.
Ansel was a student at the university?
Him? Ha! Don't make me laugh. He did some work for him. Not sure what.
Yeah, you can go to the university now. Yeah, you want to go to the university. 'cause
As
Steve's
leads
telling you
go, it
to.
was a small one. Still, it was worth checking out.
Alrighty.
Where's Ansel now?
How should I know?
How should I know? If I had my way, he'd be 6 feet under.
What happened when the guard showed up?
He ran away, the loser.
Did the guard catch him?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the guard?
Maybe I will. Which guard was it?
Ginger.
Ginger! A feeling of cold dread creeps up my spine. I hadn't seen Ginger for years, and I wanted to keep it that way. You sure it was Ginger?
Sure. We're friends.
Oh boy, once you meet Ginger, which we're gonna have to, you'll see why Petra doesn't like her.
Where can I find Ginger?
How would I know?
You said you were friends.
Doesn't mean I know where she is all the time. If I want to find a guard, I just ask another guard.
Alrighty, well, we can do that.
That's all for now. Thanks, Betsy. I might be back.
Sure. Just tell Hank to let you through.
That was easy. And away we go to ask a guard where another guard is. And I bet you know which guard we have to go ask. It's TikTok at the, North Gate. I never got that button. Really? Okay, I'll take it.
Hey,
Hello.
TikTok. I have some more questions for you.
You may ask.
Alrighty, let's talk about General Ginger.
Do you still talk to General Ginger?
She is my commanding officer.
Ginger outranks TikTok now? There's no justice. Where can I find her?
General Ginger has responded to a disturbance at the dock. She should still be there if you wish to speak to her.
I don't, but thanks.
There you go, new location.
I have some general questions.
Any question put to me, I will answer, within reason.
I just want to see what they're here. Oh, this is a fun one.
Why does the city need such a huge gate?
You were here when the Phanphasms attacked the city, were you not?
Yeah, I remember. They came from the north.
Precisely. This is where our defenses need to be strongest.
It's been a long time since then. I guess it's easy to forget.
Not for me.
Not surprised.
Tell me about the Gillikin country beyond the gate.
Ahem. Gillikin is the northern division of Oz, denoted by the color purple. It is home to wild jungles and forests.
And exiles, right?
And for illegal magic users who try to escape the law, yes.
How lovely.
Actually, never mind.
Let's leave.
Thanks, TikTok. You've been a real help.
Only doing my duty.
And that is apparently very important. So let's go to the dock. Right over here. Yay, we found General Ginger! Such an achievement.
There was no magic.
Yes, there was. Magic was involved in this, and neither of you have a license.
Hey! You can't pin this on us.
Oh, yes, I can. You were experimenting with magic, and it destroyed your ship. It's obvious.
That's a lie! It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you! Someone's trying to drive us out of business!
Leave the theories to me, girl.
Here's a theory for you.
Under normal circumstances, I would rather cut out my tongue than chat with General Ginger.
I was at Bucket.
But 700 emeralds weren't normal
Consorting with the
circumstances.
known enemy of Oz.
Hey, General, take a look at this.
What is it now?
It was on the edge of the dock, near the remains of the ship. Someone else was there.
Bill? Trot? Do you recognize this?
No.
Nope.
I think you're lying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, for Lurlene's sake, it's silver with a ruby inlay. Do you really think it belongs to them?
Perhaps you're right. Okay, you two are off the hook. For now. Get out of here. I'll have more questions for you later.
If they were smart, they'd get out of town. But if people were smart, I'd be out of business.
You would be out of business. Yay! We talked to her, and we're gonna want to actually talk to her more. As they go, whoop, they do. Alright, Ginger. Hello.
So, General,
Petra, why are you here? And who asked you to interrupt my investigation?
just
TikTok.
being a concerned citizen, General.
You stopped being concerned the day you quit the Royal Guard!
Ginger could always push my buttons. You know why I left.
Yeah, I do. How is your brother doing anyway?
She's asking for a punch in the nose,
And I'd give it to her.
but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
Especially because she's kind of a guard.
About Trot and Bill.
What about them?
What happened?
What happened here?
It's none of your business, Petra.
Looks like the remains of a ship.
Brilliant. I can see why you're a detective.
Alrighty.
Who are Trot and Bill?
Just some sailors. They don't concern you.
Maybe they do.
Who does that cufflink belong to?
I don't know, Petra. You just gave it to me. I'll take a look at it later.
Never mind.
I would say never mind about that too. Now, the actual thing we need to talk about.
I need help on a case.
Help?
I wouldn't come to you if I could go anywhere else, believe me.
What makes you think I'd give you the time of day?
Talking to Ginger was like swimming upstream. There was only one trick left to try. Here's 20 emeralds. What time is it?
You're lucky it's a slow night. You can ask whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Alrighty, well, we only have one question to ask, so I hope you can answer it.
Do you know a man named Ansel?
That guy? Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I'm looking for him.
You deserve each other.
I highly disagree, but we really need to know about him, so...
Betsy told me you arrested him.
I gave chase. That guy is more slippery than a greased fish.
He got away? I'm shocked, General. Shocked and disappointed. I thought General Ginger always catches the bad guy.
Oh, I'll get him. A guy like that doesn't stay underground for long.
Alrighty, what do you know about him?
What do you know about him?
He's smuggling scum is what he is.
Ansel's a smuggler.
That's what I said. He tried to hide some stuff at Betsy's place. He won't try that again in a hurry.
I don't believe it.
So, Ansel is a smuggler. That makes things interesting. Anybody with an ear to the ground knows how smuggling works in the Emerald City. If smuggling is involved, Jack Pumpkinhead is pulling the strings.
New location!
Where is he now?
Our investigations are continuing. We'll find him.
Cool.
Actually, I have nothing else to ask you.
Suits me just fine.
Goodbye.
See you around, General.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, so now we have two options. We can go to the university and follow leads there, or we can do the more interesting lead and go to the pumpkin patch. Figures that it's like Halloween was about 4 days ago, and here we are talking to Jack.
Hello, Jack. Long time no see. It's been at least 2 years, hasn't it?
Not long enough.
You flatter me. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I haven't done anything, I haven't seen anything, and nobody saw me do anything.
Let me ask my questions first.
Ask whatever you want, but I just gave my answers.
How nice of you. Anyway, we're here to talk about Ansel.
I want to ask you about Ansel.
Ansel? Who's that?
I'll ask the questions, Jack.
Who is Ansel?
Who is Ansel?
How should I know? I never heard of the guy.
So you say.
And, where is he?
Where is Ansel, Jack? Come on, spill it.
I ain't got nothing to spill, lady. I never heard of Ansel, and I certainly don't know where he is.
Curse those expressionless eyes. I can never tell if he's lying or not.
Seems like something valuable to have.
Ansel was a smuggler, Jack.
So?
So, you're a smuggler too.
You tried to pin that on me 2 years ago, Petra. It didn't work then, and it ain't gonna work now.
You know what? Forget it.
Done and done.
I love it. Alrighty, so pumpkin time.
You've got some nice pumpkins here, Jack.
You want some? I could give you a good price.
Thanks, but no.
Alrighty, so what's inside them?
So, what's inside those pumpkins?
What do you mean?
Come on, Jack, play straight with me. We both know what's inside your pumpkins.
What? Goopy pumpkin stuff? Seeds? What could you possibly be referring to?
Jack Pumpkinhead was always a cool customer. I know he's lying, and he knows that I know. And there isn't a single thing I can do about it.
Which stinks.
You really like pumpkins, don't you?
Well, you work with what you know.
So, you've got a head for pumpkins, you'd say.
Oh, haha, that joke stopped being funny years ago.
Oh well, it's still pretty clever.
What would happen if I broke one of those pumpkins open?
I'd call up the guard and have you arrested for destroying property.
And if I discovered something that shouldn't be there?
You want to take that risk again? Be my guest.
He's right. I did that very thing 2 years ago and nearly got arrested for my trouble. I learned 2 important lessons that day. 1, a man smuggling illegal magic goods inside pumpkins wouldn't leave the offending pumpkins out in the open. And 2, Jack isn't as stupid as he looks. You know what? I'm sick of talking about pumpkins.
Then you're in the wrong place. Leave, why don't you?
We would, but there's more. We want to talk about smuggling now.
Tell me about smuggling, Jack.
Oh, that old story. Didn't you try this 2 years ago? You got nothing on me, so beat it.
Just humor me. How does a smuggling operation work?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oz is a magical kingdom, but magic artifacts and goods are now illegal.
Yeah, ain't that a shame?
But most magical artifacts are small. Small enough to fit inside a pumpkin, perhaps?
Sure, whatever you say.
Now there's a thought. Pumpkins could be the perfect cover for smuggling magic artifacts in and out of the city.
Yeah, you gave me the same song and dance years ago. You here to make up stories, or do you have a real reason for being here?
Well, we can try this. I doubt it's gonna work well.
I have a magic artifact I need to smuggle out of the city.
Nice try.
Oh well.
I'm here to pick up that illegal magical artifact.
Lurline give me strength. I'm an honest businessman, lady. Clear off.
Honest, sure. And I'm Queen Ozma.
Well, I don't want to buzz off, so...
I know you're a smuggler, Jack. Everybody knows. How come you haven't been pinched?
Because I haven't done anything.
Oh, fine.
Never mind.
Good.
Oh well, so much for that.
See you later, Jack.
The Gump stand is that away. Feel free to use it.
I will feel free to use it. And, I guess to the university.
The Royal University was built soon after Ozma took the throne. I've never been inside myself. I was educated the hard way.
So was I. It's called homeschooling. There's a button. In we go.
So this is what education looks like. Can't say I'm impressed.
It's pretty good, in my opinion. There it is, button. Just walking all over and trying to click
Hello.
on it.
Welcome to the Temple of Learning. I am Professor H.M. Wogglebug, T.E., at your service.
Wogglebug? Are you the same Wogglebug who wrote Flight Patterns of the North Munchkin Tooth Sparrow?
The very same. You've read my book?
No, but it's on my shelf. Right next to Mating Calls of the Gillikin Centipede.
You've bought my books but haven't read them.
Well, not exactly. I found them in a box on the street.
I see. Did you want something?
Yes, we want something. We want to tell you that apparently your writing is horrible. Let's talk about Ansel.
I'm looking for someone. Can you answer a few questions?
Answering questions is what I do best, my dear.
Do you know a man named Ansel?
Do you know a man named Ansel?
Perhaps. What is his field?
Field?
Anthropology, science, literature?
I don't think he's involved in any of those.
Then I haven't heard of him.
Well, because this seems to work for lots of other people.
Here's his photograph. Do you recognize him?
Come to think of it, yes I do. It looks like one of Cutter's fellows.
There we go.
Cutter? What do you remember about Ansel?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I remember him doing some odd jobs for Cutter, but that's all.
Where is he now?
Do you know where Ansel is now?
I wouldn't have the slightest idea.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's ask about Cutter.
Who is Cutter?
He works here. He organizes these field trips, I suppose you could call them. I think they are foolish, but we are a university, and I suppose there is some value in it.
Is he here?
Is Cutter here?
Yes, I believe he is. He recently got back from an expedition.
Could I speak to him?
I don't see why not. Cutter, come out here.
Yes, Professor?
This young lady would like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, sure. Whatever you need.
Alright, let's go talk to him.
Let's talk about something else.
Whee!
Thanks, Professor. I'll be back.
Good evening to you.
Here we go.
So your name is Cutter?
Yes, and your name?
Petra. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. What can I help you with?
Ansel.
I'm looking for a man named Ansel. Do you know him?
Ansel? Tall man? Mustache?
That's him.
Yes, I knew him.
Knew him?
He disappeared on a recent expedition of mine. He hasn't returned yet.
Tell us about him.
Tell me about Ansel.
He was an adventurous sort. He joined my expedition because he liked to travel.
Expedition?
A historical expedition. I organize expeditions to uncover items of historical significance.
A waste of university money is what they are.
Oh, shush.
Please, Professor.
Okay, where is he now?
Where is Ansel now?
I don't know. He joined an expedition to the Gillikin country several months ago. I haven't heard from them. I'm afraid they're lost.
Ansel is back in the city.
He is?
According to my client, yes.
And you're looking for him?
I'm doing my best.
I wonder. Who asked you to look for him?
I can't tell you that.
Are you close to finding him?
Something about this line of questioning sets my radar off. I'm not sure I can tell you that either.
Please, it's very important.
I'm sorry.
Why are you so interested in him?
Why are you so interested in Ansel?
If he returned from the expedition, then he can tell me what happened. It's a matter of historical importance. I must know what was found.
I can only give that information to clients. I'm sorry.
Well then, what if I also hired you to find him? Then you can tell me what you uncover, yes?
Technically he was right, but D's 700 emeralds bought a lot of silence. Tell you what, if you can match my client's price, then I'll share the information with you.
What price is that?
800 emeralds. I'm a detective, not a saint.
800? I'm just an assistant professor. I can't afford that much. Is there anything else you want?
Let's see here.
About your offer. Do you still want to hire me?
Yes, I do. Is there anything else I can offer you?
I can't think of anything, aside from cash.
Well, if I can offer you anything else, let me know.
There is something else.
Actually, let's talk about something else. Thanks for your time, Cutter.
Leaving already? I mean, sure. Anytime.
What you need to do is you need to look at this machine.
Please don't touch that machine. It's delicate and only authorized personnel are allowed to use it.
Alright, now tell us about the machine.
Hello, Professor.
Yes, yes, what do you want?
About the machine.
What is this machine?
Ah, you are interested in my knowledge pharmacy?
Not really.
Knowledge pharmacy.
All the wisdom and knowledge of the past in pill form.
Wish
Our
our college
students
worked
simply
like
take
that.
one of these pills and the knowledge pops right into their eager little minds. So much more efficient than the old, outdated methods of teaching.
I want a knowledge pill.
I'd like a knowledge pill.
I'm afraid you aren't enrolled here. So you aren't authorized to use the machine.
Alrighty, fine.
Let's talk about something else.
Now you know you can take advantage of.
Thanks, Professor. I'll be back.
Good evening to you.
Good evening, and good evening back to you, Cutter.
Hi, Cutter.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Let's see, about
So,
this way. I
tell me
think?
about yourself,
Oops,
Cutter.
not this way.
Me? Oh, I'm not that interesting.
I find you very interesting, Cutter.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Well, okay. What do you want to know?
I want to know that
Let's talk about something
I
else.
picked the wrong option. Ansel,
About Ansel.
Yes?
about your offer.
About your offer. Do you still want to hire me?
Yes, I do.
I'd like a knowledge pill.
Isn't knowledge priceless? I want access to the knowledge pharmacy.
But you're not a student.
No, I'm not. But having access to those pills could help me in my investigations.
You know, you're right. Professor Wogglebug,
Yes, Cutter.
this woman is now temporarily on staff, with all the privileges that entails.
Are you sure about that, Cutter? Knowledge is a precious thing to waste on those who don't deserve it.
She's worthy, Professor.
Very well, Cutter. Young lady, if you seek knowledge about anything, come and see me.
Thank you.
Can we just go straight to the machine? Do we actually have to see you? And we're also very tired, so I guess it's time to end things off.
How do I use this machine?
Simply face the machine and say, I desire knowledge.
You're pulling my leg.
I am pulling nothing. You receive no knowledge unless you ask for it.
Well, here it goes.
Fine, here goes. I desire knowledge.
P places on odds.
Give me a brief overview of Oz.
Let's save it for later. But if you try and leave the knowledge pill,
Oh, wait a moment, young lady. I can't let you leave here without swallowing that pill.
I'm saving it for later.
Knowledge is powerful. We can't let it get into the wrong hands, can we? Consume it here or don't leave. That is final.
very well, here we go. And there's a brief history. That is very brief. Okay. Now we can leave. And that's also where we're going to be leaving for this episode. So next time on Emerald City Confidential, we're going to go to bed because it's tired and it's late and we're tired. That's the way it should be. See you guys then.